Alright, guys. So, I'm excited to announce that I have been approved to sell Pokemon on Amazon.com. And so, how I did this and everything else that has kind of came along with selling Pokemon, I'm about to go into detail with you guys. And this is more like an update video just because I haven't been on the platform in a while, guys, and I kind of miss you. And so I wanted to get this video out as soon as possible. Now you will have another video coming out just before this one, but besides that, it's besides the point. I wanted you guys just to get all of this just so you can understand where I'm at right now. And so, anyways, long story short is I've been applying to distributors and I have been applying to a bunch of them, and I just happened to come across one that sold Pokemon. And at the time when I applied, I actually did not know that they sold Pokemon, and I just got lucky. And so it's just a crazy story because like I just happened to stumble upon a Pokemon distributor, and I'll get into how I did that just so you have an idea. And I'll kind of give you the key to finding your own Pokemon distributor as well. If you sit tight for the video, we'll go over all of that. Anyways, guys, so long story short, I got the distributor and I purchased $350 worth of Pokemon cards. And I just did that because the minimum order was $350 with the distributor to get free shipping, and if you didn't get free shipping, you really lose out on your margins. So me being who I am, I wanted to get those margins taken care of, so I opted in for the free shipping. Now, granted, I am still holding on to this product. It has not sold yet, and I've had it for a few months now, maybe two. So, uh, it hasn't really been like too long. I think it will definitely go up in price by the time Christmas gets here, and I'll probably be able to sell it at a profit. So no big deal there. But since I have been selling Pokemon or got approved to sell Pokemon on Amazon, I started searching out Pokemon at like different Walmarts, Targets, whatever, just doing some retail arbitrage. And so, with that being said, I've stumbled across a couple good deals and just stuff that I know that I can make money on. If I currently sell it at this selling price, the margins are okay. If I wait, I'll make more money. So, if I'm hurting for money, I would go down on my prices, but right now I'm kind of firm at the top. And so some of these different items have been literally like the Vaporeon, the Jolteon, and the Flareon V boxes. And so if you guys are not familiar with those, I'm going to get those out right now for you. All right. So I've got these boxes. These are the ones, and I got these at Walmart. And just to kind of clarify, I am buying them for resale purposes. So, you know, don't call me a scalper. This is how I make a living. But, if you want to call me a scalper, it's fine. I don't care. Anyways, the first one we have is the Flareon box. And so if you love Pokemon, I love Pokemon growing up. This just kind of takes you back. It's not the old cards from 1999, but still cool. And the Vaporeon, or the Jolteon, I'm sorry, the Jolteon box. This one's cool too. And then this one is my favorite out of all of them. The Vaporeon. Look how cute the Vaporeon is. I mean, look at that smile. So, anyways, those were my good finds. And that's one reason why I'm glad I got approved to sell Pokemon on Amazon, because I purchased these for $39.99 plus tax. Also, while I'm at it, I got tax exempt from Walmart, so I no longer have to pay tax on my resale purchases, which is going to add up 7% on every single purchase. So that's great. Everything that I buy from Walmart now to resale, I will save that 7%. Back on track. Now, these boxes I got them at $39.99, and they're selling for $70 to $80 currently, and they're going up because they're not making these anymore. At least I don't think they're going to make these again. If they do start to come out, I will sell immediately and try to buy more, but I don't think they are. If I do see them on shelves, I'm probably just going to purchase them and stock them up, because Pokemon quits printing sets pretty frequently. And that's one of the craziest things about Pokemon, because in the Pokemon industry, like a year or two, the products can go up like 200%. I mean, if a product was 50, it could be going for 150 within 2 years or less. And so it's a lot of buy and holding with Pokemon. So it's not really something that you can flip all the time on Amazon. However, if you're going to every Walmart in America and you're picking these up and you're selling them at the $70 price tag, getting the buy box, you're making 25% return on your investment, which is great for a fast moving product. If you're flipping it every single day, not a problem. Not a problem at all. But let's be realistic, guys. Most of us, we're not driving all over the country, stopping at every Walmart, picking up Pokemon cards and all the other stuff that's profitable at Walmart. So anyways, there you have it. I got approved, and now I have some inventory. And so free bolo for you guys. If you see those at your local Walmart, pick them up. They are going up in price. Like I said, they're already $70 online. I have a feeling they're going to be at $100 before Christmas. And so it's early in the year, guys. It's just now February. And so if you can get any value from this, that is awesome. Give me a like and a subscribe if I am providing value for you guys. I hope that I am. Let's go back to the Pokemon story. And so, because I got approved to sell Pokemon, I am all razzled dazzled up about it. And so it made me want to look at my old cards. I got into my old collection, and I didn't have anything really too like expensive. I probably had realistically $150 or so worth of cards. And so it was a very, very small collection. But I had some cool ones. And anyways, I had a friend, my friend, and he's on YouTube too. So I'm going to tag him in the video. And if you guys are interested in his content, be sure to follow him. But my friend, he started selling on Whatnot, and he was telling me about it. And so I had to be interested in it because I had just started buying stuff on Whatnot. And so let me stop here. If you don't know what Whatnot is, it's basically live auctions. Usually it's like an auction where, say, I am the seller selling the stuff. I'm doing it live. And, there might be 30, 40, 50, 200, 300. It just depends. People also in that same channel, if you will. Just like I have a YouTube channel. And so you got these different channels where sellers are selling, and you can scroll kind of like TikTok or Facebook or whatever from channel to channel. And so it's a really cool selling platform, but it is live. You are doing the work. So if you're not willing to, be on camera, talk, perform for the audience, if you will, then it's probably not for you. However, it's really big in the Pokemon industry. And because I got, ungated in Pokemon, it's just then brought back all these childhood memories of Pokemon. And so I've just kind of dived into it deep. And so I kind of wanted to share with you guys my story. And anyways, I ended up buying more product from the distributor. And right now, Pokemon is in a pretty big shortage when it comes to distributors. There's no allocation for pre-orders. You're not really getting anything back ordered right now. Like, it's just tough. Like, they have some stuff available, but it's not much. And anyways, I made another purchase, and people just don't want Pokemon Go right now. And so here, these are what I purchased: Pokemon Go, the Dragonite V-Star boxes. And so Pokemon Go is just a small set of Pokemon cards, and it's just not super popular. And so basically, I've got a lot of money tied up in product that's not super profitable to sell. I could sell right now at a slight loss on all of it, and it wouldn't hurt me at all. Or I could hold on to it throughout the year, maybe sell a little bit here and there. I haven't really decided what I'm going to do with it yet, because I'm probably over $1,000 in product right now, and a lot of it I do plan on selling on Amazon and within the year. But Pokemon's really like a long term if you really want to make good money on the products that you're buying. And so I kind of want to stress it's kind of like books when you're buying it. Unless you are driving all over the country, or you're doing OA and you're buying a lot of places out like as soon as they get it. And either way, you're still playing it long term because you are competing with people who are buying it from distributors. So regardless, a lot of competition in Pokemon. I will say that. But it's super fast selling. And there's a lot of headaches with selling Pokemon too, because a lot of people want to sell the cards individually. And I get that. I want to sell the cards individually. And I'm going to get to a little bit about individual cards in this story. So, anyways, some of the no-nos about selling on Amazon, and kind of goes hand in hand with Pokemon, is that a lot of these listings, if you go and look at the single Pokemon cards, they say new. Well, everybody knows that if Amazon hits you with an inauthentic claim, or they want proof of the authenticity, you're not going to have that, because it's a raw card. This is something that's already been opened. It is no longer new. And so a lot of sellers are putting their account at jeopardy. And so I'm not going to do that. I'm selling sealed product only on Amazon. Now, I am selling cards, individuals. I just started that. I've been learning a lot about selling cards individually. And I don't have exactly it all figured out just yet, but I'm still learning, and it's quite interesting. And so I plan on making more content about Pokemon. If you like this kind of content, drop a comment. That way I know that you are interested in the Pokemon content, and I'll be sure to make more content. Just, it could be anything. We could literally talk about anything Pokemon. I'll be happy to talk with you guys. We can open packs together. It honestly does not matter. But let me get back on track. So, anyways, my buddy put me on the Whatnot, and he did his first show, and I ended up spending some money on his show, and I ended up buying other cards on Whatnot, and this is before he started selling. And so I already had an idea of like Whatnot, what it was, how it operated. I've already made purchases. And so he told me that he got accepted, and so I said, well, I'm going to go ahead and put my application in and see if I can. And I put my application in, and I was approved within 24 hours. I had my onboarding, and everything was smooth, and I already had my first live. And so that was really awesome. I didn't open up a whole lot. I really didn't make a lot of money at all. In matter of fact, I actually lost money on my first Whatnot. But I did go from 11 followers to almost 40 from my first live. And so if you guys come across this video and you want to give me a follow and help me out, I'm going to have a link down below. Also, if you have not already made a Whatnot account, they have a promotion where I basically give you $10 when you make your first purchase, and I will also receive $10. And any of those purchases that you make that come back to me will help me make more content on this channel for you guys. So I would appreciate any of that for you guys. Anyways, I lost money on Whatnot. It was crazy. great experience, guys. It's just, if you haven't been on there, please go on there, like, and just watch people open Pokemon cards. Just do it for like 2 hours. Check out just a few different channels. You will get the gist of it, and it's like a whole, like, different vibe over there, guys. Everything's, like, to me it feels very retro, but like it's very like hipster, if you will. So, anyways, great experience on Whatnot, even though I lost money, and I will be doing more shows. So if you do follow me on Whatnot, make sure that you are bookmarking those shows and you're not missing out. And anyways, I've been purchasing Pokemon cards left and right, guys, and I've just really done a big deep dive into the whole Pokemon world. And I actually went to a trade show. And see, Facebook picks up on these things. Facebook heard me talking about Pokemon cards because Facebook, they hear everything, and they're showing me a Pokemon show 25 minutes from my house, and literally it's got plenty of vendors and everything. It was lots of cool cards in there. People were selling ETBs at pretty good prices, like price matching Walmart. Like, it was pretty great overall. And I ended up buying some graded cards that I intend to auction off on Whatnot. And anyways, long story short, I really didn't know a whole lot. I've made some bad purchases in the beginning, but I am learning and I'm getting better. And I've learned really where I need to be buying cards at and reselling cards at, and really just getting the prices right. But I feel like Whatnot has a lot of potential right now, guys. And so if you're interested in it, I also can leave you a seller link. Obviously, you guys follow me because you have been selling on Amazon, or you're interested in selling on Amazon, or maybe this is the first time you've ever been on my channel. If that's the case, well, welcome to the channel. I appreciate you being here, but I'm going to have a link down below. Now, this is going to be a seller link. A lot of people have had a hard time getting approved to become a seller on Whatnot. And this is because maybe they don't have certain things set up. Maybe they don't have a big social following, or they don't have product readily available, or maybe they just, they're kind of just not giving it them their all to make sure that they're doing the application good enough to really make it past, the first wave of people that they look at. And anyways, if you use that link, you'll have a higher success chance, because that link is referred to me as a seller, and so they put higher priority on that. So you can use that link to sign up if you would like. Whatnot shows coming. Stay tuned for that. But I wanted to talk about one of my most recent purchases. And so it's on single cards. And so I'm going to grab those for you guys. Okay. So it's single cards, but it's also 2 graded cards. And so these are all vintage. And vintage Pokemon usually commands higher prices. There are modern cards that command really high prices too, but good luck buying them from someone who actually knows what they're worth. It's probably not going to happen. You're more likely to come across cards that are vintage. People don't have any clue what they're worth. They know that they paid $5 a pack in 1999, 2000, 2001. You get the idea. And so they may think, wow, $20 a card. I mean, if they have a whole binder of holographics and you're paying $20 a holo, but they've got some absolute fire in there, I mean, you're going to win. And not to get into all the detail of what cards are worth or anything, because I'm still learning, but I wanted to share that I actually messaged a guy on Facebook, and I told him that I was interested in his card, told him I could get him cash today. I said, how low could you do? He was willing to come down $10 on the card, and then he messaged me and said he had more. And then he wanted 75 for the second set of cards. And that wasn't unreasonable, but I wanted to kind of get that price down because they weren't really the greatest cards. And so, anyways, talked him down a little bit more, and I said, I'll bring more money if you've got more cards. And he agreed that he would bring as many, a lot more cards than what he had pictured. And so I had no idea what he was going to have, but he originally wanted 120 for the lot shown, and I was okay with that, but I wanted to get him down to 100. And so I told him to bring more. And we ended up settling on 200 for all these cards. But look at this absolute fire. And so some of these cards I plan on keeping to grade. We have a dark Aardvark first edition, an Electrode first edition, dark Slowbro first edition. And so those are the three that I kind of plan on keeping, and I may get graded, or at least one of them I plan on getting graded. We've got a Blastoise. Now this is a Nidoqueen, but what's cool about this is that it belongs to the jungle set. And so, let me see. I know I got a jungle card. Okay. Jungle has this little emblem right there. You see it? And anyways, this card belongs to that set, but it doesn't have it. So it's a misprint. And so the value of this card actually goes up because of that. So lucky find there. But like I said, we got a Snorlax as well with the Blasty. We got not one, but two Laprases, a Chansey, Mew, Meowth, Eevee, Kangaskhan. He's like, when are you guys gonna stop? I got more cards. Dark Persian, Moltres, Vaporeon. And so those were all the raw cards. But then we got a first edition Erica's Vileplume PSA 8. It's probably worth something. I haven't looked up all this stuff yet. I will give you the prices in this video after it's edited. And a pre-release stamped Aerodactyl first edition PSA 9. Incredible card here. I know that this card right here, without the pre-release stamp, it's going for about $130. So this one card almost pays for the entire lot that I got here, guys. Like, these two cards pays for the entire lot. And then the rest of these are straight profit. And so, like I said, I plan on keeping some of these because I want to get them graded. I'm more interested in grading these three, the first editions. And mainly interested in getting this one graded because it is just pure, pristine, very well centered. I mean, it's just a great looking card. Very well taken care of. So, and best of all, when I met with the guy, he said he wanted $200 for the cards. And I told him, I'll pay you $200 for the cards. That's the best kind of deal. I didn't have to haggle him. Didn't want to bring him down on price because he has more cards. I have his Facebook saved. So now I can go back and I can message him next week. Hey, You interested in some more cash? Who says no to that? You see what I'm saying, guys? And so when I get my next payout, I can source more cards. And so I still have to list these. I've listed some of them so far. Uh, if you're interested in buying these, uh, you can leave me a message, a comment, or you can send me an email at contact@tautenrobertson.com. So if you're interested in buying anything from me, just send me an email there. That's really the best way to get in touch with me if you just want to reach out. And so, anyways, I've been living my childhood dream, guys. It's been crazy. It's been just crazy living my childhood dreams. I've been chasing Pokemon, and it's just, I love it. I am ready for my next whatnot. I really hope you guys are there. And just kind of wanted to share like a breakdown of how everything's been for me. And so, far as selling on Amazon goes, Pokemon, just this video is all about Pokemon. I know a lot of you guys were here maybe for books or DVDs or whatever. It's mainly Amazon and Pokemon for this video. So if you made it this far and haven't figured that out yet, I feel bad for you. But strictly about Pokemon and Amazon. Selling Pokemon on Amazon is very difficult because margins, they're okay. Margins are okay on specific products after they go out of stock. If you're buying directly from the distributor, those products are heavily sold by other people just like me. And so a lot of competition there. So if you have the money to hold product till a later date, sit on it, you can definitely make good money on Amazon. One of my recommendations for selling Pokemon right now is selling it on Facebook or Whatnot. Right now, Whatnot is commanding the highest prices for Pokemon. Also, you can get some of the best deals on Whatnot because new sellers may not have everything figured out. I didn't have everything figured out on my first one and I lost money. I didn't lose a lot of money. I lost like $10. So I'm not worried about it, guys. But I'm saying like people are losing money. There are a lot of people that are getting a lot of money per pack for Pokemon cards. So that would be like the number one place I think you could sell packs immediately from a distributor and make great money. Also, vintage, anything vintage. So everything that I showed you from my stack that I picked up, that's all vintage. Anything like that is great on eBay or Facebook Marketplace. You may not get as much money on either one of those platforms, but those are great platforms to sell on. I prefer Facebook Marketplace for a lot of reasons, but I also prefer Amazon or eBay. So for my singles, I actually list them on both. And then TCGplayer. I don't know if anybody knows that much about TCGplayer, but that's pretty much how I approximate all my prices. I do double check with eBay. I don't really use Facebook Solds. Facebook Solds is cool because you kind of see what other people are selling on Facebook and kind of know where people are buying at. So that's very interesting knowledge to kind of know. However, I feel like the eBay Solds are a little more accurate because Facebook Solds are all over the place. And anyways, TCGplayer is what I use to kind of check my prices, but I've applied to become a seller on there and I've not been able to get an account going. So if you can get an account going, let me know because I'm struggling hard. What am I doing wrong? I've tried my phone number and my girlfriend's phone number and try to set up an account with both of those as well as they were both my emails. They have not approved me for neither one of my accounts. So I'm not really loving TCGplayer right now. I'm having a hard time doing anything on there, but I would like to try to sell on TCGplayer as well. And I still haven't figured out my bulk situation yet. I have listed stuff on Facebook, no sold yet, but I feel like I will be able to sell a lot of bulk in a unique way on Amazon. However, I'm not going to talk about that just yet because it's still under wraps. Don't know how much, if it's going to work or if it's something I even want to do, because it's going to be a lot of headache up front, a lot of money up front, a lot of reward on the back end though. So, anyways, a lot of plans for that, and I do plan on giving you guys more content. And so if you have any content ideas, anything you want to know from me, feel free to ask. Drop a comment below. I would love to get your guys' opinions on, what you need the information on. I've been selling, like I said, for over 3 years. I know a lot of stuff. I'm here to help you guys out. And if I can be entertaining at the same time, that would be awesome. So, anyways, I think I've dived deep enough for Pokemon with you guys. This is non-scripted. I've went off script, giving you raw footage here, and hopefully you guys have enjoyed this. If you have, don't forget to subscribe, like the video for the algorithm. Your boy needs the likes, and I'm almost at 400 subs, so that's always great. I'm celebrating over 400 subs. 400 of you watch and follow me and take my advice, and that's just awesome. That makes my life so happy. Just, you guys don't understand it. It's incredible that other people actually follow me and listen to me and care about what I'm doing. So it's amazing, guys. I appreciate all the love you guys provide for me. And until next time, you guys keep the hustle up. Remember, the hustle never stops.